Welcome back to SailorMotoTV. As you guys saw in the title, today we are completing stage 1 for Achilles, our Harley Davidson Streetbob. As you guys can see, Achilles already has a 2-in-1 full exhaust. We have the Bassani Road Rage in chrome, and now we're going to complete the stage 1 with the Arlen Ness Velocity 65 and the Vance&Hines FP4 Tuner. Let's start by removing the factory air cleaner. Now, as you guys will see here in just a second, once we remove the factory filter off, you can see that the throttle body was dirty hairy, baby. Alright guys, so I know it was just a split second for you guys, but for me it took a little longer. As you guys can see, I have cleaned the muck and grease and oil or whatever was on this throttle body. Since you guys saw me remove the stock air cleaner, so we have a clean surface to now start installing the new air cleaner. Now, I know I'm going to be replacing this throttle body in the near future, along with the other stuff when we get to the motor here, but for now, we're gonna have a clean throttle body, even though it's a stock one, so we can start installing the new air cleaner, like I said. Let's get to it. All right, so we start with this new piece to cover this spot right here. There you go, that's in place. All right, next we have to install the throttle body servo cover to the back side of the intake backing plate. Right here. Now we place the O-rings on the back side as well, and they do tell you to use some mechanical grease so they can stay set in place. Now this gasket that's provided is gonna go between the throttle body and the intake backing. Now, holding the gasket in place, we went ahead and installed the air cleaner's backing plate in place with the 3 bolts that were provided, the 1/4 inch by 1 inch. Now we installed the copper washers that were provided onto the socket head breather bolts. Now, as per Arlen Ness, the intake bolts right here are going to be tying up to 12 foot-pounds of torque, and the breather head bolts are going to be 18 foot-pounds of torque. Now, after adding some grease to this large gasket, we're going to set it in place on this groove on the outer ring of the intake. Now, as the manual calls for the installation of the elbow onto the intake before the filter onto the elbow, but there's a tight fit on the bottom to connect the filter. So in order to do that part easier, I went ahead and installed the filter onto the elbow first, got it all tightened up, and now we'll put the elbow into the intake. All right, so now the elbow and the entire intake is connected to the backing plate with the last 3 1/4 inch 3/4 bolts, one here, one on the back side here. Now we just got to put the final piece in here. Boom. I don't know if you guys can see there, but it says Arlen Ness across the top and the bottom. All right, so part 1 of the install is complete. Oh, well, should I say part 2, because part 1 was the full exhaust system that we already had on Achilles. So now we have the air cleaner. It looks so much better. It's a completely different bike as far as looks. Now the last part is the tuner. Let's get the tuner done, get the upload that we have to do on the app and the download on the bike. And the question is, am I actually going to feel a difference? I've been riding this bike for about 1.5 years now before doing this stuff to it. So we're gonna take it for a ride when we're done with the tuner, and I will tell you what I feel. All right, real quick before we get to the tuner, I just wanted to show you guys, these are the set of instructions that I follow that came in the box with the Velocity 65 from Arlen Ness. Very, very cool. Easy to follow instructions. But just in case you guys wanted to check on the torques and some of the instructions that I follow, here they are. All right, so here's the tuner, the Vance&Hines FP4. Let's go ahead and open it. All right, so once we open it, we took the tuner out of this side of the box here. We have the plug, and we're going to go ahead and scan this so we can get the app and get this show started. All right, so we have the app downloaded. Now we're going to go ahead and remove the cover on the battery cover on the left side of the bike. All right, now we have the cover off. We have the battery tender here, and this will be the plug, I'm pretty sure, because it's gonna be a 6-point connector there. So let's open this real quick. All right, so as you guys can see, the phone is connected with the app and it's starting to do its thing. So we have the FP4 connected here, and you see the little lights blinking. It already connected with the phone, and then it asked me to press the button that said install now, and it's beginning its thing, so I'll keep you updated here. %. Paired it with the bike, it flashed the map, and now it's telling me to turn off the bike for 30 seconds. It's actually counting down on the screen for us. Okay, now it's telling us to turn on bike. All right, so stage 1 is complete. The exhaust is on the bike, the air cleaner is on the bike, and the tuner is connected to the bike. I'm gonna leave it on the bike for now, tucked in behind the cover, and we'll probably pull it out later to store away somewhere else. Let's take the bike outside, get a cold start, and get the first feel of the bike, see if it sounds any different, if it feels any different. But first, I'm going to go ahead and replace. I got the new Traction Supply bar bag plus. I've had the regular size one for about 1.5 years, so we're going to change it for the bigger one, and then we'll get this show outside and see what we're feeling. Okay, so I think I do feel a couple extra ponies here and there, but I do definitely feel the engine running a lot more free, breathing better. You can definitely feel that as a rider. And just in case you guys were wondering, I did get the Arlen Ness air cleaner and the tuner both from getlower.com. Guys, if you haven't come across it, I did want to recommend another Harley channel that I'm a subscriber to. It's a super cool channel, Coffee Hugs. His channel is full of motorcycle trips and rides. Guys, and if you guys are new to the channel, thank you for watching, thank you for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.